Alright, so this is going to be a really terrible video. I've just got to do some stuff for the 3D printer. So I'm going to be filming on my GoPro Hero 8. I'm just formatting an SD card. Because I need to update the firmware and prove that the thing doesn't work to the company I bought it from. So that's the format complete. I'm concentrating on looking at the camera, so that's going to be done in a sec. Yeah, it did do it. So I formatted it twice. Downloads. So I want the cr10s screen firmware. So it says to copy that onto my SD card. So there we go. That's busy copying. So what we'll do in the meantime then is knock stuff over. This is the cr10s Pro. I've got a bit of PLA stuck to me. So it's turned on. I'll plug it in, that would help. Okay, so it's currently running different ports on the USB. See if that helps, maybe. Ports. Yeah, there it is. Properties, just check. Yeah. Ah, right, here we go. Right. So it's connected to Cura by changing the USB. So we need to go to Machines, Manage Printer, Update Firmware, Upload Custom Firmware. Then we'll go to our Downloads folder, cr10s Pro Motherboard Firmware. So that's 1.70.1. The hex file, it will do this. Yada 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 yada. It'll take a few minutes to actually get that done. Off it goes. Yada 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 yada. In a minute it will say it's updated the firmware. Hopefully. I know I could have used screen capture to do this, but that's just too much hassle because I'm not editing anything. It's going straight live to 3D printing people online, or whatever they're called, which is basically Creality's eBay website or shop or something. Okay, so we are format up, firmware complete. Close that. Close that. Close that. So we hope to we'll unplug the USB because it's done it. We will go to settings, printer info, and it says cr10s Pro version 1.70.1. So we know the firmware is on the bloody machine. Right, so next thing, I'm going to kill it. And then we've got to update the screen. So I'm going to put this here. Get my pre-prepared SD card. Get underneath the printer and plug in the SD card. So if you wanted to see what's underneath the cr10s Pro, that's where your SD card is for your screen. So it goes into here. That's your motherboard, power supply, yada yada yada. Right, so we're turning on the printer. The screen should, in theory, do this. Downloading all the files. Blah 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 blah. Should flash all the screens through. So that now should be done. Download, it says end. So let's shut it off again. pull out our SD card, like so. Let's turn the printer back on again. So we're back to the original Creality firmware, blah 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 blah. And just to prove it again, settings, printer info, cr10s Pro version 1.70.1. Right, before we do anything else, we're going to go back over here. I'm going to put my SD card back into my card reader. I'm then going to go to my desktop, and I have a reset file, so I'm going to copy that, pop this on my desktop after I've deleted this slot. Yada yada yada. We'll paste that. Well, let's paste something else as well. GoPro mount will do. Okay, so we've now got our reset settings and our GoPro mount on the SD card. Back to the printer. Whack in SD card in the slots. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to go to the reset settings file, print, finish print. So that should have reset all the G codes for the EEPROM. So settings, leveling. So it's going to auto home. I don't know if this will work if I put this here. But what I have lost about it is our little feeler gauge. So that's where it stopped for homing, yeah? So we'll whack this in the middle of the bed. Agreed? And then we'll lower our Z axis. A long bloody way. I was going to shut it up, but then it'll probably ruin it. So, still pressing the button, and we're not near there yet. My arm's aching, Creality. But when we get to there, I will just show you that this goes underneath as well, like it's supposed to. Okay, right, so now my Z will not go down any lower. So let's just say we adjust the bed as high as it will go, which it actually already is. So if you look here, look. Spin, 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 like that's as low as the bed goes, but we're a couple of millimeters away from the bed. So, it's detected the bed, still detected the bed. It says to, let's say, adjust the light till it goes off. I wonder if it will, right, so the light's off. It's not detected it apparently, doesn't let you go any further. Then twiddle the screwdriver till the light comes on just, so it's off. On. So, you still can't get anywhere near the bed. So let's just set that as our Z home. It will do all this stuff again. Hopefully it won't knock the GoPro off. Yes, it probably will. Yes, it will. Right, it's not ripping away. It's now gone even higher. And when it rehomes, once it goes back down, You'll probably find, there we go, look, it hasn't stopped, it's not stopped anywhere near. Go home again, press the button a million 8 times, Creality. I will get to I'm pressing the Z home down button, but we're getting no movement on the Z axis rods. Now it might be said, so it now doesn't want to go any lower than that. Down. Alright, so let's, I don't know, so let's just say just the centre that comes on, the size it will go, which it actually already is. Because it doesn't go to look here. Spin, spin, spin. Right, that's it, right there it is. Goes, the sensor's on, but we're a couple of millimetres away from the bed. Come out, go back into levelling again. So, see if it detects it from that height. It's detected the bed, still detected the bed. It says to, let's say, adjust the light till it goes off. I wonder if it was... The sensor was faulty, so this didn't work, so I purchased the light's new one, which is not detected it apparently. Doesn't let me go any further. I also purchased... Then twiddle the screwdriver till the light comes on, just so it's off. On. So, you still can't get anywhere near the bed. So let's just set that as our Z home. It will do all this stuff again. Hopefully it won't knock the GoPro off. Which it probably will, yes it will. Right, it's knocked everything away. It's now gone even higher. And when it rehomes, once it goes back down, you'll probably find, there we go, look, it hasn't stopped, it's not stopped anywhere near. Turn home again, press the button a million times. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see there, I'm pressing the Z home down button, but we're getting no movement on the Z axis rods. So it now doesn't want to go any lower than that. Alright, so let's, I don't know, adjust the sensor till it comes on. I think it doesn't appear to want to. Yeah, right, there it is. So the sensor's on. Alright, let's come out, go back into levelling again and see if it detects it from that height. Move this out of the way a bit. When I got the printer, the sensor was faulty, so this didn't work, so I purchased a new one, which cost me 25 quid, 26 quid. At the same time, I also purchased an inductive sensor, and I've tried them both, and neither. Okay, so then again, we're even higher, go back to levelling. So we're going up even higher, then we're going back down. So we're even higher still. So every time we're getting higher. So, Mr. 3D printing online people, that's what's happening. I've cleared the EEPROM, as you can see from that G code. We can do that again, reset, print, finish print. Should have reset. I've tried resetting it using the M500, M501, M502 directly from Cura as a G code. Still doesn't work. I think the board's fucked. End of video.